The epic and unbeatable at Scrabble. The nerds with attitude.
Kinda,
Alright.
I'm here though.
Welcome to the N.W.A. Nerds with Attitude. I am one of your humble hosts, Shin the Hero, aka Walt, and I am joined by the whole squad. We got everybody for this the Suicide Squad. You see what I did there? No?
Squad goals.
Don't tempt me.
That lovely voice right there was OldHunterRage Isaac.
Hi everybody.
Don't mind him. The allergies is whooping his ass right now.
Oh yeah.
We have AnimusPrime JR.
What is up, peoples?
Jimmiemaxx.
You gotta call me Suicide Jimmy for the rest of this video.
Suicide Jimmy.
That seems
Sounds like a song.
And the return of Flores Bloom, the coolest nerd, Noah. I missed you, Noah, man. It was hard keeping these dudes in line.
Man, shut up. It was hard keeping you alive. Fuck that.
And we're going to be talking about Suicide Squad. As we normally do these little review things, like the first couple of minutes, we just give our quick thoughts, our quick 2 cents on it and everything of the movie and everything. And then we go into spoilers and everything like that. So I will tell you about the spoiler times when you want to leave. But if you like our voices and you like what we do here and you just want to hear our 2 cents on Suicide Squad, I appreciate that. I'll go first. This movie is vastly superior than Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad is like I feel like it's almost the best DC movie of recent in their little universe. I don't even know if it's still a universe, but I feel like it's the best one out of all of them. I was thoroughly surprised. I thoroughly was enjoyed, even though my old man hit in and I kind of fell asleep, but it wasn't because I was bored or whatnot. I know it's a running joke. I'm not that old, people. I just want y'all to know that. I know it's a running joke on the channel and whatnot. I'm a young, strapping young man. But I really liked it, and my boy Polka Dot Man, which I really wish they had called him Mr. Polka Dot, because that was his original name in Detective Comics. So when he was first introduced and everything, Mr. Polka Dot. I really wanted to do that, but my boy Mr. Polka Dot Man and King Shark, though, those stole the show for me. I don't know about y'all, but those stole the show for me. Jimmy,
Absolutely.
Give me your quick thoughts on Suicide Squad. Did you enjoy it?
It lived up to the name. It was the Suicide Squad. Everybody was either dying or ready to die, like at any given moment. Hey man, Harley Quinn actually I do got something I want. Harley Quinn in this movie actually more fleshed out and better than the massive what
yeah, that long ass title that nobody watched. Yeah,
that
Quote,
movie.
unquote, the
I seen
Birds of
it.
Prey.
It was alright, but like between the Suck Squad, I mean the original Suicide Squad and the Birds of Prey movie, Margot Robbie, and I say in both of those. But in this one, I actually believe for one moment that she was really Harley Quinn when she had a whole psycho moment. She was in there getting tortured and she just singing like, whatever, you can't do shit to me. Like, I just thought that was cool. That was cool to me. Yeah. My bad.
You're good. That's all. You liked the movie?
That's all.
You enjoyed it?
I actually did. I liked the movie. The whole movie was very entertaining, sprawling. Yes.
This man with the big words. All right, JR. Jump on your soapbox.
I thoroughly enjoyed like, from beginning to end. Like, the funny moments made me laugh so hard. Like, I don't remember the last time I've ever saw a movie that I laughed so hard to. It was probably because Isaac was there when we both watched it at the same time. But oh my goodness, like the first 5 minutes, it immediately just, oh, this is gonna be that kind of movie. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Yeah. Margot Robbie is as Harley Quinn. Yeah, she was pretty great. Idris Elba was pretty great. Like all the characters in the Suicide Squad were amazing.
All right.
And like
Isaac,
Uh-huh.
give us your quick 2 cents on this movie.
Like JR said, it's been a while since I watched a movie that made me laugh this hard. It was a thoroughly good time. I'm not even that big of a fan of the Suicide Squad, so I wasn't really expecting a lot. I think the only expectation I had was it better be quirky, because James Gunn was directing it and shit, and I know how he makes movies. And yeah, within like the first 10 minutes, I was like, yeah, this is a James Gunn. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was the parts were like really gross. We'll talk about that later, but still, it was a good time.
Noah.
Yes, sir. It was a good movie. It was good. I enjoyed it. What's that guy's name? What's John Cena's real name?
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker. Okay, yeah, he was my favorite character. And John Cena did a really good job. John Cena's acting skills really shot up there. Because John Cena's acting skills used to be John Cena, a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was great in Fast 9, and he was great in this movie too, so I'm proud of him.
Fun fact that I don't know if y'all know, but Peacemaker is getting a show on HBO Max.
Is
Yep.
John Cena doing it?
Yeah, John
Yeah.
John Cena is reprising his role.
Yeah, that was the ending credits, the after credits scene.
I'm not gonna lie, I still don't understand how that's a thing.
I thought that he's just gonna be in the next Suicide.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna move it too, and then it's a show.
Fun fact. What's the director's name?
James Gunn.
James Gunn.
Yes, sir.
Gunn wanted Batista to be Peacemaker.
Oh my god.
But Batista couldn't do it because he was in another movie. So he got John Cena to do it. And I just can't picture Batista doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. He would probably be like a Drax like character, except patriotic.
I don't know. I mean, what's that? What was that?
Stuber?
No, not
Thinking about
Stuber.
Stuber?
No, not Stuber. But it's a recent movie. Snyder did the zombie movie.
Army of the Dead.
Yeah,
Army of
Batista
the
was in that.
Yeah. He was good in that too.
Yeah. So
Every time I see Batista in a movie, he's awesome. So,
all right, those are our quick 2 cents and everything. Now we're about to jump into spoilers. I tell you now, we're about to jump into spoilers for this remake, sequel, reboot kind of movie, The Suicide Squad. So
A reboot to what?
it's like a soft reboot, I would say.
Yeah, but what is it rebooting? I don't understand.
It's rebooting the first Suicide Squad. They're
What
almost,
first Suicide Squad?
huh?
What first Suicide Squad?
There's a first Suicide Squad. I mean,
No,
you
there's
still
not.
got the black guy
No,
who
there's
can
not.
shoot good. You got the big
there's not.
yeah.
I think you're thinking about the trailer for the Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
trailer.
Will Smith
Yeah, I think
was
you're
in this. Will Smith was in it, and Even
That was
more.
the trailer.
talking about?
I think that was the trailer.
I wouldn't know.
No.
I don't remember that.
I don't
I
think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, so
Are you guys saying the first one was bad?
that's
Yeah.
what I guess I'm saying.
The original trailer before they did the real edits and made the movie. Yeah, it was bad.
I didn't think it was bad.
Nah, it was okay.
Easy to break. It was like 8.
It was okay.
It wasn't bad.
My
I
only
went to the
favorite
movies to see
character
it.
in that movie was Captain Boomer,
Who dies in this?
which
Immediately.
really sucked. Which really sucked. I was like, why?
Was that the same guy that was in the first?
Yeah, Jack Courtney.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Jack
didn't
Courtney.
know.
I'm not a huge fan of Jack Courtney. I think
Nobody
he's bland
is.
as an actor.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, but he was great in Suicide Squad. I liked him in Suicide Squad. And then they killed him off in this one. I just don't know how to feel about it.
They killed off everybody. Like that first squad. I
Killed
almost.
off half the team.
I
I'm like,
almost was like,
I wanted to
man,
see
I
these
kind of
people
want.
in
Yeah,
action.
yeah, man. I was like, man, I kind of
I
want
want
to see these
people
dudes,
in action.
man.
You bringing them from the comics like Mungal. I was so curious about her. I was like, damn, how is she gonna work?
Yeah, I was like, how did they even get her? Because that's Mongrel's daughter.
Yeah.
I just didn't understand. Oh man.
Which this is what happens when you give that man James Gunn $100 million and be like, well, you could do whatever the hell you want, man. Good luck.
Yeah, do what you want.
That's basically what they said. They gave him $100 million and it was like, you do what you want. I just don't want you to come out on Twitter and say some
dank
bullshit.
shit, yeah.
Cause this on you, son.
Yeah.
This is on you.
I'm not
See,
gonna lie.
the biggest disappointment about this movie, and JR knows this because I was already mad about it when we started watching it. The fucking Weasel had me cracking up just by looking at him, and then he drowned, and I was like,
I mean,
Damn
we
it.
find out
I
that
wanted
he's
to see what he
alive.
did.
You find him out.
I mean, yeah, he's still alive, and
He's still
runs
alive,
into the
but
forest, and I was like,
he
oh.
somehow slept through the entire movie though.
I was like, alright, I want a Weasel movie where he's just the fucking chupacabra in this Hispanic forest, and like, oh god, that shit would be so funny. That Weasel was cracking me up,
Man,
dude.
my-
Just looking at him, they're like, what is he? Is he a
that
werewolf?
whole-
No, he's a weasel.
That whole beginning sequence I thought was just fake, like they were in a simulation or something. Because as soon as I saw Captain Boomerang, I was like, oh, this isn't real. This isn't real. They're like training or something. But no, it was real. I was like, oh shit. Wow.
That mess was so funny.
So the thing about Bloodsport, Idris Elba's character, which I mean, this right here just tells you, like, hey man, Idris Elba, he should be 007, guys. This is all I'm saying. He needs to be 007, but like his whole claim to fame, even in the comics too, it wasn't a kryptonite. I mean, his newer version of the of his origin story now is just he had a kryptonite bullet gun, but like his little ability, he had the little thing where he can transport weapons to him and everything. He could teleport weapons to him and everything. It wasn't bullets, it was kryptonite needles that he shot Superman with, and that was the only thing he did. And the bad thing is, Superman wasn't even the one that defeated him. My boy Jimmy was the one that beat him.
Jimmy Olsen?
Yeah, Jimmy Olsen is the one that defeated him on both occasions.
Sounds like Superman was a bitch.
You say like get like powerless as.
The first time Jimmy got one of his own guns on and turned it on Bloodsport after he shot Superman, and Bloodsport was like, nah, I'm not dealing with that, and he dipped out. And then the second time when he was trying to finish the job with Superman, Jimmy came up and talked no jutsu with him. I mean, he did a little bit more than talk no jutsu. He brought in his brother who was paraplegic from the war and all that junk. Because Bloodsport's origin is he ran away from, I think it was the Vietnam War. Like and his brother went in his place, and he lost his arms and legs, and he was like and it messed him up to the point where he became Bloodsport. But yeah, Peacemaker though, John Cena's character he's not even originally a DC character. He's a Charleston character, and his Peacemaker is the character that the comedian, I think that's his name, the comedian from Watchmen, he's based off. And like because Peacemaker came from those characters with like the Question in them, and that's when DC had bought Charleston Comics and all that junk. And he originally was a good guy, and he was like a low budget Batman. He was a guy who was he was a pacifist, but he created weapons, which I don't. He was like Batman mixed with Iron Man back in the day. And then there's about like 4 or 5 Peacemakers. I wish they did the biker Peacemaker. He was in a biker gang. He had a tattoo.
But we got Soldier Boy Peacemaker.
Yeah, we got Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
That's the original like Peacemaker. But like I mean, out of all, everybody got like something to do. All these characters were like characters legitimately in this one, versus the other one where you just had Will Smith being Will Smith, and then Margot Robbie being Harley Quinn, and that was about it.
Well, they had, what's his name, the fire dude. And he had a lot of character.
Y'all can still talk about that trailer. That shit, they scrapped all that stuff for the movie, man.
No, you're right. But even in the trailer, he had a lot of character.
So what y'all think about what did y'all think about the villain? The main villain.
Which one?
Which one?
I thought everybody was the villain.
Not the Thinker. I'm not talking about the Thinker. I'm talking about our lovable starfish. Starro the Conqueror.
Starro.
I was so happy.
I think he went down too easy. He went down like a bitch.
He did go down like a bitch, but again, I'd go down like a bitch too if somebody popped my eye from the inside. If there was a bunch of rats doing that shit, hell no.
Like when I saw that was like the equivalent of like fire and like all teaming up against. And that's terrifying.
Like he stepped in an anthill and they immediately swarmed him. That shit was disgusting. But like, I had been wanting to see Starro in something, and I was just glad to see him in this. Although I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared to see his like, when the starfish attached to people's faces, and then they showed that one point where they were trying to remove the stars, and you could see what happened to the person's face underneath the star.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't prepared for that. That was disgusting.
Yeah, I mean they made him pretty scary. They made Starro pretty scary.
They made him scary and colorful at the same time.
At the same time.
Noah, what do you think about Starro?
He was the wackest villain.
Really?
He was whack.
Why you say that?
I just didn't like him. He was whack. He was just a giant starfish. I was like, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, he was the first. He's the first villain. He's the reason why the Justice League is a thing. He's the first villain the Justice League fought.
Justice League didn't even get to fight him.
Yeah.
Then it wasn't. Then the final fight wasn't cool. I was like, he wasn't a good one.
All right.
He was a good villain, bad execution.
Really?
I still like the movie. Still like.
All right. I'm gonna go around and give y'all a quick second on your favorite character and favorite scene. JR. Who was your favorite character? Who was the standout character from this movie for you?
Shark King, hands down.
King Shark?
Or was it Shark King or King
It's
Shark?
King Shark because he's not a shark.
Oh, okay. What was that other name that they called him? Like his actual name?
N.W.A.
Yeah.
N.W.A. Yeah, I like that better than King Shark. I like the whole time I didn't know that was Sylvester Stallone. Like, and I remembered that Sylvester Stallone was in this, and I was like, "Who is Sylvester Stallone playing it?" And it was N.W.A. I was so surprised. Oh my god, he was the most adorable character in this entire movie. I just love him so much.
What was your favorite part in the movie?
The part that made me laugh the most with Peacemaker and Bloodsport, like having like that contest of who would kill the most people in the most like over the top way possible when they were in that camp, that freedom fighters camp. But then at the end when they get to Rick Flag, and then Rick was like, "This is the leader of the resistance who's up against the guys that we're up against," and then I was like, "No!" Oh, that part was so fucked up. It was hilarious.
Yeah, he basically stole my favorite part. That was what I was gonna say. Because
Hi, Jimmy.
I just like the way. Since we segue, I just like the way your boy Peacemaker was just like casually shanking that dude that was asleep, and nobody ever noticed. He was just like, like no problem.
They shot this dude with his dick out, and
It was all messed up. Everything, all that whole part.
oh my god, I loved it.
Favorite character? I like Bloodsport. I think I just like Idris Elba. So yeah, that part. He could have been named whatever. He could have been named no name. I would still like that character.
I mean, did you like the fact that he got over his fear over rats?
I mean, it was character development. Was it cheap? It was very cheap. but it happened.
Development nonetheless.
Alright, Isaac.
I think my favorite character, even though he's not in it for very long, is Weasel.
Of course.
Yeah, that's played by his James Gunn's brother.
Yeah, he played Rocket Rack, or like the body double for Rocket Rack.
He also is Calendar Man. He was Calendar Man when you saw in Bell Red.
That was Calendar Man. I couldn't see his head clearly enough. I thought it was like ha ha ha. I was like, is he a Joker fan? But no, it was. I knew it.
Yeah, I mean, in my honest opinion, if they do a second one for James Gunn, he need to put Condiment King or Kite Man in here. That's who he needs to put.
Yo.
And what's your favorite spot? What was your favorite part, Isaac?
I think I would say the part. Well, I mean, I feel like everybody's favorite part was finding out that these two guys just killed the entire Resistance army. But another part for me was like when they were in the tower, and N.W.A. goes into that one room that's like an aquarium, and you see those cute little fishy things, and you're like, oh, this is such a sweet moment. And when the glass finally breaks, and they're in the water with them, they turn out to be horrible alien monsters, and they start trying to eat him. That was I think that was the most shocking part for me, and it was also one of my favorites.
I just was shocked that N.W.A. just didn't die in the movie. He went through a lot.
He got slammed into a building. It was ridiculous, and the building fell on him after.
He went through a lot.
Like sharks are tough, dude. They have tough skin.
Yeah, but Regular
Yeah,
sharks
I
that we
know.
have nowadays don't get swung around by giant alien
It's
starfish.
just funny because that
That is
man.
shot by
You would
Idris
think King Shark is a Aquaman villain, which he becomes later on, but he started out as a Superboy villain.
I figured.
Oh.
Like, he does make sense mostly as a Aquaman villain, but I was like, that's too on the nose. He's probably got to be somebody else's villain.
Yeah. All right, Noah, give me your favorite character and favorite moment.
My favorite character probably be Peacemaker. And favorite moment. I really don't know if I can. Favorite moment. Probably when they went to go rescue Harley Quinn, but then she escaped herself.
Oh,
I love
And,
that.
and she was like, I can go back if you guys want me to.
Yeah, did she kill old buddy too? She saw the red flags of his of this relationship because at first she was digging it, but then when Buddy was like, "Yeah, these kids and everything, fuck these kids," and she was like,
Nope.
nope."
Nope. Yeah, nope. Not dealing with that again. I was like, good for her.
somebody pointed out, I never noticed this, but she, in the trailer for the for the other Suicide Squad movie, she had a tattoo on her back that said "Property of Joker." I don't remember this, but in this movie, I guess she got it covered up and it says "Property of No One." And I was like, that's good character development for you, Harley. Good job.
She had that.
Good
she
for
had
you.
that covered up in Birds of Prey. You actually see her covering it up.
Oh well, yeah. Good luck
Good
trying to
for
get me
you.
to watch that movie.
Not watching.
I think they also removed her face tattoo she had.
Which one?
She did have
Was
a
it the
face
J-
tattoo.
Yeah, I think
Was
they-
it a
You're
J?
right.
I think it was a J.
It was
wasn't it?
something. She had-
Either that or she had like the diamond and spades on her face or something like that. I can't remember.
No, I think it was a J, which makes sense if she wanted to remove it.
You know, I like Taika Waititi showing up in this, being the original
Oh, yeah.
rat catcher.
Man,
Yeah.
I did not even recognize him at first.
That was
I
neat.
thought that was sweet.
And
thought that was
I also liked how Polka Dot Man went out. He went out like a hero, like his mama wanted. I was like, yeah.
Wait, what?
After trying to kill his mama.
Yeah.
Well, I'm confused by that.
Yeah, but
I completely forgot about that part. That's also one of my favorite parts, where he just imagines Taro as
as his mom.
As
Yeah.
his mom. Oh, there was also that one time he imagined like
the whole
he
team.
confessed
Yeah.
that- yeah, he confessed that like when he killed, he imagined everybody being his mom, and then he imagined the whole team as his mom and Shark King or King Shark. Like had his hand up trying to catch a bird or something.
all right.
Bro,
Thought that
King,
little thing was
King Shark be cracking me up in the background of some of those shots, dude. Cause he back there like reaching for shit. It's like he's so like so innocent, but such a crazy creature.
All right. Isaac, give me a give me a rank. What you ranking this out of 10?
Out of 10,
Yeah. Well,
I'll
before you
give
do
it-
that, did anybody
Uh-huh.
see this in theaters?
no.
no.
You know I'm not spending no money on a movie.
Noah. Okay. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to know. All right, Isaac, give me your rank.
Out of 10, I give it a 9.
Okay. All
I
right.
enjoyed it.
All right.
Yeah.
Noah,
Uh,
8. All right. Jr.
I'd also give it a 9.
All right, we got 2 9s and an 8. Jimmy,
I'll give it a 9.
a 9.
I'm generous.
Oh, well, you're generous today. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, from everything I saw, I was thoroughly impressed. I went into this not expecting anything and came out. It was a very fun movie. I give it a 9. I give this a high. You need to go see. I give it a high. You need to go see it. Not necessarily in theaters, but you need to see this movie. That's all I would
Out
say.
the DC movies, yeah, it's definitely top ranked DC movie.
Now down below, you tell us what you thought about the movie. Give us your comments if you agree or whatnot. Give us your favorite character. Give us your favorite moment of the movie. And as we always say, show your attitude, you wonderful, beautiful nerd.